So welcome to the first episode of my new series, Reclaiming the Wild Within. This is the video version. I will have an audio version as well, and they will be different. I'll get back on where everything's available. So as luck would have it, I decided to record my first video today, and this morning one of my veneers fell out. So I have a big gaping hole right here. So I was thinking, okay, I got to put this off. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm getting it fixed Monday. I'm just going to go for it. So normally this first episode thing would be, let me tell you about myself. What do I do? What is this video series? But you know what? I'm not going to do that this time. Nope. This time I'm just going to jump right in. I'm going to leave all that stuff about who I am, what I'm doing, all that for a future episode, maybe the next one. If you go listen to the audio version, which I'm going to drop about the same time I do this, that's in there. So I'm out for a ruck. Last time I did a ruck video, things went sideways as I didn't have my pack properly fit. It's properly fit today. So this episode is about if I were to tell somebody one thing to do, if you only wanted one thing to do, if you wanted to stay in shape or get in shape, but you wanted the most simplistic way to do it, well, it's rucking. Especially when you get to my age, you gotta watch those. These jump cuts are not me being creative, they're me dodging traffic. Oh, have you ever heard that aging begins in the legs? Basically means that once you start to lose muscle mass and strength and bone density in your legs, you're heading to your first fall. First fall is that moment of no return. So the best way to put off aging and putting off that first fall is to keep your strength, your muscle, and your bone density. And if you need something simple to do that you don't have to think about too much, rucking's the way to go. Now, rucking isn't the be-all, end-all. If you want guns, rucking's not going to get you guns. But as a 56-year-old, rucking is a big part of my day-to-day workout. So I'm about to hit this hill, and I'm going to go fast. So I'll be back. I'm a little winded. I took the hill at a slow jog pace with 40 pounds. So forgive my out of breath. I'm gonna go down the hill easy and hit back hard. So my workouts, I don't really lift weights anymore. I used to when I was younger, powerlifting. Now, my workouts consist of three main things. I do a megaton of calisthenics. I do a lot of kettlebell work, and I ruck. So why would I say rucking is the one thing you should do if you're only going to do one thing and you want to keep it simple? Well, nothing's more simple than going out for a walk. But walking isn't going to prevent that first fall. It can be a great start to getting in shape. But you need something that's going to keep your bone density up or even build it, and you need to keep your muscles strong. Rucking. Rucking's not expensive. You could get a pack as long as it fits properly and you can put weight in it, you're good to go. You can go and buy a special rucking backpack for $150. You could buy rucking plates that fit in it for $70. Or you can get an Ozark trail pack like I have, $15, but it's very sturdy. Got it at Walmart. And I have a sandbag in it. Very cheap. So cost is easy to get into this. Also, the progressions are easy. You can start out with the lightweight and walking on flat pavement. It's just a walk with a little weight, like 10 pounds even. Then you build up. I'm at 40 pounds. I take hills. I run with my pack on. The progressions go up. But as the progressions go up, you also maintain or build bone density, maintain or build muscle, and you get your aerobic activity in. Sorry for the missing tooth. That veneer fell off at exactly the wrong day. But look, I got my redneck cred. I can't believe I just smiled. Is rucking the be-all end-all? Nothing's the be-all end-all. I love my kettlebell workouts and I love my calisthenic workouts. That's how I maintain a look. That's how I maintain my overall body strength. That's how I maintain my balance. At 56, I'm kind of proud that I can do that, you know? But rucking is a major part of this. And rucking does hit enough that it could be your one thing. Also, ease of where you do things. So I'm out here on a nice, beautiful day, sun's out, getting some outdoors, getting some rucking done. But let's say it's the evening, weather's bad, I don't want to get out. I don't really have anything to do at the moment. I'll throw a TV show on or some music, and I have a little course in my house that I'll just go around that course with my ruck bag on. And here's the thing, the miles build up. It may take me 19 minutes to do a mile in the house just walking on my little course, but that's another mile that I've built up. And it'll help me when I get out here to the terrain. So don't ever discount that you can do rucking anywhere. So yeah, get out and take a walk. Stay in and take a walk. Put some weight in a bag, get that bag nice and tight and fitting, and just go for it. You'll thank yourself later. Rucking is the way to go. So I'm about to hit this hill. And I'm gonna do it at a jog. See y'all. All right, I'm all done with that. I think I got my points across about rucking and how good rucking is for you. And how if you could only do one thing or only wanted to do one thing or want to do something that's so simple you don't have to think about it, rucking is your huckleberry. Now, I left out the part where this was a test. So, I normally go out for 5Ks with my rucks. Today I wanted to push it a little bit because what I'm doing is I wanted to train to ruck a 10K competition-wise. I enter a 10K. Thing was, once I got started today, I didn't stop and I rucked almost 8 miles today. That's almost 2 miles more than a 10K. So I just did a 10K today. So I'm training for a half marathon now. And we'll see how it goes. I like to live my life by challenges, and that's going to be my next challenge. So yeah. Now I got to work on getting my speed up a little bit, getting more running rather than walking on the rucks. But yeah, everybody get a pack, put a little bit of weight in it, get out and start rucking. Get out there and take your life back. No first falls. No letting your legs be your sign of aging. Get out there and do it. Cheers, y'all. I'm gonna have more on later on in the next video, whatever, where you can find this, where you can subscribe, where the audio version is. This is Reclaiming the Wild Within. I am Aben Crawford, real name Gerald Falls. I'm just going to throw that out there so nobody comes at me later and says I'm trying to be somebody I'm not. And we'll talk next time about why I'm doing this, who I am, and all that good stuff. So, see ya. Cheers.